ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits.
Like, man, I got to meet Shartimus, but man, he smelled like shark.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Ghost Rider motorcycle set. I gotta give a big thanks to Comic and Figure Addicts for setting me up with this figure. If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, go ahead and check out Comic and Figure Addicts. Links to their Facebook and Instagram in the description below. But if you're not in the San Francisco Bay Area, you can get your Marvel Legends at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I cannot believe Hasbro has finally done this. I didn't think Hasbro would ever do it, but there we go. Hasbro has given us a Ghost Rider with a Hell Cycle. I am stoked to open this thing. Anyway, on the side you can see a beautiful image of the Ghost Rider. It looks very cool. And then on the back, great looking product shot. We get some more product shots on the side right here. There's a read up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. And we get that same image of Ghost Rider on this side. Little sliver of a window on the top and not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Ghost Rider along with his Hell Cycle out of the packaging, and I am very pleased. I really like this Hell Cycle a lot. I love these flame effects. You can see I have a rubber band still attached right over there, but look at those flame effects. I think they look great. I like the figure too. We get a slightly different head sculpt from the previous version, so that's pretty sweet. So I do want to take a closer look at the figure, and then we'll get a closer look at the Hell Cycle. So we have the new Ghost Rider figure on the left, and we have the Rhino Build-A-Figure Waves Ghost Rider on the right, and you can see it's the same head sculpt. They're exactly the same as far as the sculpting goes, but this new version right here has some great brown wash over this beige colored skull, and I love how that came out. Plus we get the penance stare. Oh, that looks fantastic with those little red dots right there. I dig that a lot. I guess maybe the paint on the inside of the eye socket could be a little bit darker. It would have made those red dots pop even more, I think, but really I love the detail that we're seeing on the skull over here. That looks awesome. I really dig it a lot. That is great, and of course you get the articulation on the jaw, just like the previous version. And I like how the flames came out over here too. Yeah, they look very good. I like how they transitioned from yellow to orange. I dig that. The rest of the figure, everything else is the same except for the chain. We get the chain on this guy. I'm going to try to remove this and put it on this one right here later on, but just looking at the torso, you'd seen this with the AIM Soldier and Star-Lord. A little bit of light blue paint missing right over there, but you know, we're familiar with this. Nothing really different over here. Nice metallic belt right there with the blue. Like the wrinkles on the back. Boots look really good. You know, nothing really new with this guy. It's pretty much the same exact figure. And he comes with one accessory aside from the bike, and we get the chain with the flames on it, and that is awesome. This really makes the figure a lot more fun to have. I love that they included this. This is really cool. I mean, I wish it had a bendy wire in it, but still, I think it looks great. As far as trying to swap the chain out, because, you know, you want Ghost Rider riding around while him still having a chain if he's not using it, right? Like at the beginning of this video, you saw him on the motorcycle without the chain, so it'd be not, you know, I don't know, I think it'd just look a little bit more complete if he had this going around his neck over here, you know. It's not really that difficult putting this on here. Yeah, alright, cool, so we can do that. Yeah, and put the head on there, and then there we go. So yeah, we can get him, you know, kind of in his non-attack mode while he's riding his motorcycle. It looks a little bit more complete. Now to quickly go through the articulation, because I've reviewed this figure before, he has
joint moves up and down and side to side. We also get head tilt, shoulders without rolling that far, rotate 360, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrists swivel on both sides, hinge up and down, ab crunch forward, ab crunch back, waist swivel, hips outward, that far kicks forward, not back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, no boot rotation, ankles down, up, yeah, ankle pivot.
So here's a look at the Hell Cycle, and it's all naked. Yeah, I took all the flames off and the front piece over here, so we can get more motorcycles. You know, this could be a good Harley for Wolverine, right? Is it a Harley? Yeah, I think it is. I don't know too much about motorcycles, but I will look closely at this, and I really like the details that we're seeing over here, and I like that we get the rubber tires again. I love the translucent yellow rubbery plastic that we're seeing for this. Nice metallic, very dark blue sheen right here. We get this headlight in the front. I guess these are headlights right here as well, but I really like that. You can't really feel the texturing in there, but I think it's behind that clear plastic. And we also have the speedometer right over there. It looks like a speedometer to me anyway. And you get the gas tank up top. Handlebars look good. We only get the rear view mirror right here for the left side. Get the brakes up there. And I do wish that we had some paint detail going on right over here for all the guts. And yeah, all these screws kind of bother me a little bit. It's pretty blatant. The rear tire looks pretty nice as well. And get this flame effect added to the very back right there. I don't want to really try to port that off. It's pretty much on there. You can see the glue right there. So get the tail lights. So this is pretty sweet. I really like this bike a lot. And of course the wheels do function, so they will spin. And they don't have shocks like the Black Widow figure did. And you can rotate this side to side, of course. That's pretty cool. And we also have a kickstand right here, and you can move that up and down. Now, one benefit of the Toy Biz figures is that they're fairly easy to put up on the wall. And this you can actually have hanging on the wall via push pin as well. You just have to aim for this little spot right here on this side. This is what I aim for. So it's going to be just a little bit off to the side. And it's worth mentioning that we have this nice texturing right here on the seat too. So I like that. That's pretty sweet. So as far as these flame effects goes, I really like them a lot, man. I love that yellow to orange fade that we're seeing on the translucent plastic. It looks so good. I'm so pleased with this. So pleased I'm going to drop it. So I really dig this. And then we also get another one right over here. And then we also get a couple of smaller pieces. Now these smaller pieces I was hoping I could fit on Human Torch. Thanks to X-Manny87, he did lead me on to an image of the new Phoenix figure, or the Dark Phoenix figure. And these do port onto her wrists very easily. Yeah, the other one works better on this side. Then you can add another flame effect. And it actually only works on this female figure because her wrists are small enough for these pegs. So if the flame's, going upward, it'll fit up really nicely on those Phoenix hands. So that works out really well. I did try to work something out for Human Torch with these. I thought it'd be really cool to get these maybe on his back or something, or have him, shooting him out, but there's nothing that really ports in here. If you did something creative with them, I'd like to see that. And then we also get this front plate right here for the Hell Cycle, which looks great. I like the silver paint and the silver plastic. It looks like it's mostly silver plastic anyway. You get the translucent eyes right there, the teeth sculpted in there, a little bit of marbling, but not enough to really upset me, but it is there. Now to demonstrate putting on all the accessories onto the Hell Cycle, I'll need some help. Wait, take us away, Bumblebee! Okay, this is totally not necessary, but hey, it's my channel, I'll do whatever I want. So I'm going to attach this piece on here first, and you can see it plugs into the headlight right there, and get these two clamps that attach to the front right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and you can see the two ports that stick up, and we have two holes right there that are going to peg right together. Just make sure you have everything lined up, which can be tricky to see because we have so much translucent plastic. Oops, I was trying to put the wrong flame effect on the wrong side. So, okay, so it's this one right here that is supposed to go right there. If you could see the difference between the two of them. They look similar, but they have different sculpts. So I guess the thicker one out of the two goes on the right side of the bike, and then this one goes on the left side. We get those two ports, same deal. And then they attach like that. And then we have this rod that kind of sticks out, and it's tricky to see because of all the translucent plastic, but that ports into the exhaust. And then we also have another tab and port system at the top right here, which doesn't fit as nicely as I'd like it to, but it still works. And there's a rubber band around this earlier, as you can see here. I took it off, which is very easy to do, not tricky at all. Then lastly, you just plug this side in right here, on the other side, and then you get another port right there, and come on, line up, damn yous. Damn yous. Damn yous. There we go. So yeah, now we have the Hell Cycle all over again, and man, it looks great. I really dig this a lot. And as far as attaching the Ghost Rider figure to the Hell Cycle, you can see that, the footrests are right here in the front. So I guess at the beginning of the video I may have had it set up incorrectly. One thing I really liked about the old Toy Biz days though is that they did have the pegs that went into the bottom of the feet, and that did help a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the hands, get this all situated, and try to get this guy set up over here so that, his feet are on the proper positioning. And that's actually not so hard to do. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty awesome. Now to measure out the Hell Cycle, you can see that it stands at about 5.5 inches tall, and then from wheel to the last flame piece, it's at about 10 inches. And then for your Hell Cycle comparison, we have the Toy Biz Series 3 Danny Ketch Ghost Rider bike, and then we have the Hasbro Johnny Blaze, and then we have the Toy Biz Johnny Blaze. And I really like all three of these. I mean, it's really hard for me to say like which one I think is the best. I mean, as far as how they scale though, it looks like the Hasbro one is actually the longest out of the three. But man, I really like all of them. I mean, these are all pretty awesome. But I have to say that the latest Hasbro version right here does give us more because we have removable parts and we could add those parts to other characters. So I don't know. Let me know which one your favorite is out of the three. And then comparing the Hell Cycle next to the motorcycle that came with Black Widow, you can see that the Hell Cycle is definitely much larger than the Black Widow motorcycle. And to measure out this Ghost Rider figure, you can see that he's standing just a little over 7 inches tall. And then for your Ghost Rider comparison, you can see we have the new Ultimate Cycle version right here. And then we have the Rhino Wave, we have the Toy Biz Johnny Blaze, and then we have the Return of Marvel Legends Ghost Rider, and then we have the Toy Biz Series 3 Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. And out of these 5, I'm not showing off the Blue Flame one, but out of these 5, which one is your favorite?
Ghost Rider Party, yeah!
Stare into my eyes, stare into my eyes.
And then here's Ghost Rider next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. That's a pretty sweet motorcycle you have over there. Not as cool as mine! Come on, let's race. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. It really does help the channel out a lot when you guys watch my reviews from the very beginning all the way to the very end. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the figure, let me know what you think of my review. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button as well as hitting the notification bell. And I gotta say, I really like this bike set a lot. I think Hasbro just did an exceptional job. I'm very pleased with it. I have my gripes, you know, the thing with the feet porting in and everything. You can see I'm having trouble having the feet positioned exactly correctly, but I like having the removable flames, and I think this is just great that we have it, you know? Some people can be upset about the price point, but regardless, I still think this deserves a stud rating of... And I'm curious to know how you would rate the figure. So again, leave a comment down below. If you want to see a photo gallery of images of this figure, you can find it at marvelousnews.com and ShartimusPrime.net. And don't forget to follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to everything in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new Shartimus Prime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.